Good evening, I'm Bob Ryan, and welcome to our special. This is a lovely, lovely spot here in La Plata, Maryland. Beautiful, tranquil spot. But more than 60 years ago, right here, this was the scene of the greatest natural disaster ever to occur in the Washington metropolitan area. Over there is where La Plata Elementary School stood, and on that day, a tornado swept in from the Potomac, and 13 students were killed. It was November 9th. 1926. La Plata Elementary was a simple two-room school serving this rural community of about 500 people.
I heard a noise, and I looked out the window, and the first thing I saw was this V-shaped cloud.
Paige Claggett and Leo Farrell were classmates in that schoolhouse. They were also survivors.
I thought it was a thunderstorm. Didn't pay a whole lot of attention. All of a sudden, the cloud hit. The windows started blowing in, glass flying over. And
I was 12 years old, and I didn't know what a tornado was, but this cloud started right up to the building, and with that, the building exploded.
The winds were probably about 200 miles per hour, and it only took moments to demolish a schoolhouse, moments to destroy 5 homes in La Plata, moments to kill 4 townspeople, 13 students, and injured dozens more.
I never did fall down. A lot of the kids fell and were hurt. I ran down to a tree and held on to the tree, and finally found my brother who was killed. And then the tornado had gone.
the next thing I know, I came to. I was down in this bottom down here, down below the hill in this Clark's Run.
There was no hospital in La Plata. Many of the injured were taken to Washington, D.C. for treatment. And this disaster led to the building of Physicians Memorial Hospital in La Plata. And Leo Farrell is still the #1 fundraiser. And in 1926, there were no satellites. There was no radar. There was no way to accurately predict thunderstorms, and certainly there was no way to predict tornadoes. There was no way to warn the children of La Plata.
We didn't have any technology in those days, you know, like you boys got today. If you want to know which way the wind blew, you wet your finger and held it up, you know. That was a barometer. That's the only thing we had.
So you had no warning?
No warning, none whatsoever.